Commonwealth Honors Program, Student Research and Travel Grants. This video will provide you an introduction to the grants available to students in the Commonwealth Honors Program, as well as explain how to apply for them. A grant is a financial gift for a specific purpose which does not have to be repaid. The Honors Program has funds to support student research, travel, and conference attendance. These funds come in part from the program's operating budget, but also from gifts from generous donors, like the Anacopoulos Richards family, for which the Anacopoulos Center is named. The grant application process has three aims: to provide students with a clear process for applying for grants to support student experiences, to ensure that the committee that reviews grant applications are given thoughtful and complete applications, and to help teach students how to properly complete a grant application for later in life, in graduate school, or later on in your careers. What kinds of grants are available through the Honors Program? There are two forms that you can obtain from the office in the Anacopoulos Center to apply for a grant. The first form is a Student Research and Travel Grant, which can be used to apply for funds to pay for research expenses or to help cover the cost of travel experiences such as study abroad or other kinds of travel. The other form is a Conference Travel Grant, which is a simplified application and is restricted to expenses related to attendance at academic and professional conferences. Both forms require that you provide a letter of application, a projected budget, a letter of support from a faculty member, and that you provide a short reflective essay after the experience or research project is complete. How much money can a grant provide? The amount of money that the Honors Program can provide you varies with the funding provided to the program by the university and by our donors. Some grant requests are very reasonable and thus easy to award. For example, paying for a $100 SurveyMonkey subscription so that you can conduct a survey as part of your honors thesis. Worthy research grant applications have been awarded up to $1,000 in the past, and student travel grant applications have been awarded up to $1,500. The amount depends upon the available funds and the number of applications received. How do I apply? To apply for a grant, first determine whether you need a conference travel grant or a student research and travel grant. You should then stop by the office in the Anacopoulos Center to request the appropriate form, or email the Honors Program Chair and request an electronic copy to be sent to you. Please review the application form and contact the Program Chair if you have any questions. You'll need a faculty member to provide a letter of support for your application, and this person's role is to help you complete the application properly and explain to the committee why you are deserving of this grant. Once you have the form, approach that faculty member and discuss what each of you will write in your letters. An important part of the application is the projected budget. This lets the reviewing committee know that the total costs involved are what those are, which helps them decide how much to award you. The application form has a sample budget form included with it, which you can use. If the predetermined categories do not really apply to your experience, though, you may create your own table of projected expenses to better convey what you need to the committee. If you're conducting an experiment, provide an itemized list of costs for the equipment necessary. If you're taking part in a university-organized travel experience, include the budget breakdown provided by the trip organizers, listing the tuition for the course, the plane ticket cost, and any other specified costs. Who decides if you'd be awarded a grant? Grant applications are reviewed by the Honors Program Advisory Committee, a committee of university administrators, faculty, and staff. We meet regularly during the course of the academic year, and part of our time is spent reviewing your applications. Together, the committee decides what is fair in terms of which application to accept and the amounts to distribute. This concludes this overview of the grant application process. Please remember, after the experience that you're being funded for is complete, you must complete a reflective writing and submit this to the Honors Office. Deadline dates for grant applications will be announced at the beginning of each academic year, as well as at the beginning of the spring semester.